Good Monday morning. It's I don't know the date. It don't matter, but yeah, rainy Monday here. Um, Thought I'd show you guys where I'm at. I swapped the two printers around on the table. Hey, it's actually cleaned up. Imagine that. Got the LCD screen working, and the cables are lengthened. This is the stock length cable. And Ron from the wrecking yard offered to make me some cables, and I thought to myself, boy, I've always really wanted to do that. So I decided I'd buy all the pieces and give it a shot anyway. And he explained all it's got to be is pinched square, like with the vise. So I gave it a shot, and it looks like it worked. I made cables, let's see, about, I don't know, 3 feet long, maybe. And seems to be, let me see if I can, seems to be reading the card. There's the programs in the SD card. They all seem to be noticeable anyway. So that is great. I was always worried and always warned. I think it was Haas Machine had some long cables added to his LCD, and it had glitching problems really bad. And he ended up having to put a choke around a ribbon cable somehow. I can't remember, but he was the one that warned me about it. And so I always just took it to heart that that's how it was. You know, you don't want to lengthen them too far, but you know, I'm not seeing any problems. So I suppose I can quit sharing that myth. You know, I'll show you this LCD that I made. I made a little adapter right down here. Kind of, it lays the screen back, and underneath I put 6 magnets, and with the steel frame I can just stick it down anywhere I want, and I got plenty of cable now, so yeah, came out pretty darn nice. I didn't use the button. I don't like the kill switch right there. In case you accidentally hit it, you'd ruin a print awfully quick, and I don't know, I just never use them. It's just as easy to go through the menu and stop, and they don't really, it's not like a CNC machine where you're destroying something while it's screwing up. At least that's my thought. Anyway, yeah. So I took everything apart and ran my wires through the frame, a hole I drilled in the frame, and then I repainted it and remounted all the parts last night. I still have to do all the wiring and make a some kind of plate for the ramps board to mount onto. It's just kind of just sitting down here, and nothing connected to it except for the ribbon cables. So yeah, wiring's next. I want to do a real nice job, of course. So yeah, that's where I'm at. The weekend had some you know, pretty cool stuff going on. I had this is my phone. It's an old Thunderbolt. I've wanted to upgrade my phone, but I don't want to lose my plan that I have, because they don't seem to. This is 4G LTE and unlimited internet, and I can go through internet crazy, you know, when you download movies and stuff all the time. So I mean, I really like the plan I've got. And back when these phones were new, you know, I don't know, $400 phone with the plan, and then now you can buy them on eBay for like $30. So I just bought one that the reason I needed a new phone is that the screen See these? I don't know if you can see those little blue splotches. The screen was going bad. So my plan was to just buy a new phone, root it, and throw my SIM card in, and away I would go. But found out that this phone's old enough, or it's so old, 5-6 years, that none of the rooting, I don't know what you call it, software, basically, none of the links work, so I couldn't download the zip files and stuff that you need to root this kind of phone, because all the links were broken. So what I ended up doing was taking this phone apart, taking the screen and the digitizer and stuff. It's its own like layer. And I took the phone all apart, and then I took my good phone all apart, swapped screens, and yeah, so in a roundabout way, I got my new screen on my old phone. I thought it would be a lot easier to just root this one and swap the SIM card, but yeah, it's something to look out for. I guess if you have old junk, you gotta make sure you have all the links to do what you want. Anyway, but it all worked out good. Both phones work. So yeah, and this one's got the bad screen in it still, so or bad screen in the new phone and good screen in the old phone. But yeah, came out good. I didn't destroy both of them. And that is nerve-wracking. If you've ever taken apart a phone, my God, it's nerve-wracking. But anyway, that's what's going on. That's what went on this weekend. Let's see what else. Oh! I got something to show you. I designed my CNC plasma cutter without a Z-axis, so it can't go up and down. You just you set it by hand. And I recently found this bugger on eBay. It's a Proma, let's see. Yeah, Proma Compact THC, torch height controller. And what it does, you run wires to the torch, and it doesn't need a voltage divider. This one has one built in, so that's nice. I just run the negative and positive from the torch, or from the plasma cutter, and on this side you run the step in direction and power. And what I think it does is it samples the voltage. If you have too much voltage, it lifts up, and if you have not enough voltage, it scoots down. So it controls the height of the torch as the torch is going over the steel. Kind of cool. I'm gonna redesign a plasma cutter and try to get this working. If you remember, that building this printer out of this steel was because I wanted to do other projects, like a steel Shapeoko, and I wanted to use some of this steel for another plasma cutter, possibly bigger, and with a Z height. So yeah, that'll be coming up. Kind of excited. The torch height controller, it was $238 on eBay. So it's not as expensive as all the ones I've seen before. They were just way expensive. And hopefully it works good. Little digital readout of the voltage, and you can control the height of the torch, raise it or lower it just right there. Should be fun to play with. Yeah, so I got my little plasma cutter that I designed. It's still up and running. I haven't had a use for it, really, and I don't have a use for a new one, but I always wanted to figure out, some torch height controller part of it. So yeah, gonna be seeing this in the future when I finally get the other plasma cutter built. Should be cool. Okay, well, this video's long enough. Yeah, I wanted to thank Ron from the Wrecking Yard for getting me off my ass and trying the cable out. Worked really good, and now I know how to do it. All right, take care.